Did you catch the thrilling action last night as our Toronto Maple Leafs took down the Boston Bruins in a high-scoring battle? With a standout performance from a rising star who just notched his first NHL hat trick, the excitement is palpable. How will this young talent's explosive night impact the team's playoff push? Stick around, because you won't want to miss the details. And remember to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all things Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs just pulled off an electrifying 6-4 victory against the Boston Bruins. And let me tell you, it was a night to remember. Matthew Knies led the charge with a phenomenal performance, netting a hat trick and racking up 5 points. This was not just any hat trick, it was Knies' first in the NHL, coming at a crucial time after a frustrating stretch where he hadn't found the back of the net in 9 games. It's amazing how the return of Auston Matthews can spark such a resurgence in a young player like Knies. Their chemistry on the ice was undeniable, and it's clear that Knies is becoming a key player alongside Matthews and Mitch Marner. Speaking of Matthews, his impact was felt the moment he stepped back onto the ice after missing 6 games due to injury. Scoring a goal and adding 2 assists, he showcased why he's one of the elite players in the league. His ability to create high-danger chances and his poise in critical moments, including an empty net goal to seal the deal, speak volumes about his readiness and determination. I mean, how crucial is he to this team's success? Just look at how his presence energized the entire lineup. It's like he recharged the Maple Leafs battery, and we should all feel thrilled about what's to come now that he's back. Then there's Mitch Marner, who also had a night to remember. With a goal and 4 assists, he recorded the 5th 5-point game of his career. That ties him with Babe Dye for the 2nd most in franchise history, trailing only Daryl Sittler. It's incredible to see how Marner can dictate the game with his vision and playmaking ability. After his streak of 9 games with points was snapped, he bounced back spectacularly. His synergy with Matthews and Knies turned the ice into a playground for offensive opportunities. They combined for 5 goals and 8 assists, completely outclassing Boston's defense. Marner's contributions were not just about numbers. They were about setting the tempo and controlling the game. And we can't forget about Joseph Woll, who secured his 4th consecutive victory in net. He faced 31 shots and made 27 saves, but his performance wasn't without its challenges. Although he allowed 4 goals, his timely saves early in the game kept the team in contention, particularly when the Bruins pressed hard. You have to give credit where it's due. Boston is a formidable opponent, and Woll showed resilience under pressure. While he may have struggled at times, the support from the offense allowed him to thrive. It's a testament to his reliability, and as fans, we should take comfort in knowing we have a capable goaltender backing us up. Looking ahead, the Maple Leafs are set to face the Philadelphia Flyers tonight, and they're riding a wave of momentum with this recent 3-game win streak. This is the kind of stretch every team dreams of heading into the playoffs. Maintaining this energy and focus is crucial, and I can't help but feel optimistic about their chances of securing a playoff spot, ideally with home ice advantage. But I want to hear from you. Do you believe this team can keep it going? Are you as excited as I am about what lies ahead? Let's talk about it in the comments. I want to know your thoughts on the recent performances, especially about Knies' breakout game and the return of Matthews. Do you think we're heading in the right direction? Personally, I'm feeling hopeful but cautious, and I'm eager to hear your takes on it all. The Toronto Maple Leafs recently announced their all-time quarter-century team, and it's a lineup that sparks both nostalgia and excitement for the future. When you see Auston Matthews, Mitch Marner, and Matt Sundin leading the charge as forwards, it's hard not to feel a swell of pride. These 3 are not just some of the best players in Leafs history. They symbolize what this franchise has become in the last 2 decades. Matthews, with his remarkable ability to score and his Selke-level defense, stands as one of the top players in the NHL. Marner isn't just a playmaker. He's climbing the ranks in points per game, right behind legends like Doug Gilmour and Sundin. He was the heart and face of the franchise in the early 2000s, leading the team during some of its most significant playoff runs. On defense, Thomas Kaberle and Morgan Rielly are solid picks. Kaberle was indispensable in his decade with the Leafs, a true quarterback on the power play. His point totals may not match Rielly's current numbers, but his consistency during the late 90s and early 2000s was vital for the team. Rielly, on the other hand, is the modern embodiment of that role. He's been the go-to offensive defenseman, since joining the league, and his playoff performance showcases his ability to rise to the occasion. However, can we overlook his occasional inconsistency? As a passionate fan, it's frustrating to see potential squandered, but his love for the Leafs is undeniable, and let's not forget about the goaltending situation. Ed Belfour gets the nod over Curtis Joseph, even though both had short stints with the Leafs. Belfour's best season in 2002-03 was impressive, but I find myself wondering if Joseph's steadiness during his 4 years might have earned him a spot on the first team. It's a tough call, and it really highlights how challenging the goaltending landscape has been for the Leafs over the years. Now, shifting to the second team, we have William Nylander, John Tavares, and Phil Kessel as the forwards. Nylander has truly blossomed, hitting a career high of 96 points last season and looking to do it again. His extension shows he's committed to this franchise, which is refreshing. Tavares, who made waves by signing with the Leafs in 2018, continues to be a consistent contributor. Losing him would be a significant blow, but he seems to have found new energy since passing the captaincy to Matthews. Kessel's time in Toronto was tumultuous, yet his talent was undeniable. Even with the controversies surrounding him, he put up impressive numbers. His high-water mark of 82 points is a testament to his skill, and seeing him win cups with other teams only adds to the what-if narrative that surrounds his tenure with the Leafs. When we talk about defensemen, Brian McCabe and Dion Phaneuf were both polarizing figures. McCabe had his moments, but also faced criticism for defensive lapses. Phaneuf, while exciting to watch with his big hits, drew ire for his contract and captaincy. But let's face it, he added a physical presence that the Leafs needed back then, and in goal, Joseph again proves to be a rock during his time in Toronto, particularly in the 2001 season. His GAA and save percentage were solid, and he certainly deserves recognition for being part of the better days of that era. Now, looking at this lineup, I can't help but wonder, did they get it right? Should Joseph have been in the first team instead of Belfour? I'm honestly torn on that. The decisions reflect not just the legacy of these players, but also the direction this franchise is heading. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this all-time lineup? Are there players you believe should have been included or omitted? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations mean a lot to me, so don't hold back. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all things Maple Leafs, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to catch every update as it happens.